Thanks for joining us at 11. I'm Anna Terea. Our chief meteorologist, Dan Cianca, joins us now. Dan, I know we've had a lot to deal with these last couple of days. Hopefully a break in the rain. And what's that weather looking like at this hour?
Yeah, we've got a break. I mean, we still have a chance of showers through the day tomorrow, but nothing extreme. We're not expecting any more extreme wind. We're not expecting any more heavy rain, so not really anything stormy, just maybe a little bit showery. Live look from Domenico's tonight is showing not much going on. We're not seeing a lot of movement. There's a few ripples in the water, but that's about it tonight. The masts of the boat aren't rocking and rolling or anything. So at the moment, things are pretty calm out there. We actually had a decent end to the day after kind of a wet start. Here was a look at our sunset from Salinas. Some good color in the sky to cap off our day. And today's temperatures, though, weren't all that warm. We were mostly in the 50s. In fact, King City was our warm spot at around 59 degrees today. And tonight, temperatures haven't changed all that much because we're still in the clouds. We're in the low 50s, but not a lot of variation out there. A few spots in the south are in the 40s. But it's still mostly cloudy out there tonight. We still have a few lingering showers late this evening. So if you're heading out the door early tomorrow morning, it might be still a little damp in some areas. Future temperatures showing readings getting into the upper 40s overnight, but nothing too cold. We will see much colder temperatures later on in the week. We've seen the ensuance of this northwesterly flow, and that's really started kicking in last night. As our low began to move through the region, and it is going to stay that way for the next several days, and it will continuously reinforce the colder air mass that's in place. So our high temperatures aren't going to budge all that much. It'll get a little bit warmer toward the end of the week, but only by a few degrees it looks like. But the overall air mass will slowly dry. Even though the winds are coming in off the ocean, we don't have really an active weather system to keep putting moisture into the air, so expect the air to slowly dry out, which is going to mean colder overnight lows. Now, we actually do have one more weather system coming tomorrow, and we're just going to catch the tail end of a cold front, and I'll show you in just a moment what that's going to mean for us. But overnight tonight, mostly cloudy skies, isolated shower, a couple of sprinkles possible through the overnight hours, and that's about it. Then during the day tomorrow, expecting partly cloudy skies. We'll see some partial clearing tomorrow afternoon, but bubbly clouds will continue over the hills at times. I do actually think we'll see some decent sunshine tomorrow afternoon for many areas, maybe not so much in the mountains, but most valley locations will get some afternoon sunshine, which will feel pretty nice. The air mass itself is not going to be warm, but the sun will feel nice on your skin. And then we'll catch the tail end of a weak cold front tomorrow night, and that'll be after dark in all likelihood. And you can see it just has a couple of showers associated with it, and that is pretty much it for any precipitation. Beyond that, we'll have much clearer skies for the next couple of days. We're talking Friday into Saturday. Clearer skies is going to mean colder mornings, though, as some drier air begins to mix in. Your temperature forecast tomorrow looking chilly. We're going to be in the upper 40s to mid 50s. Mid 50s in the valleys, mid 50s down on the coast, but at the summit only in the 40s tomorrow. So I know a lot of you folks don't have power in the Santa Cruz Mountains, and I mean, I guess it could be colder overnight, but I mean, 42 degrees is pretty chilly. There's no doubt about it. So put a couple extra blankets on the bed. Make sure your pets are extra warm. And maybe, I guess, if you have the wood stove, I know a lot of folks in the San Lorenzo Valley do, time to crank it on tonight if you can do it safely, obviously. So try to stay warm. I know it's tough without the power, but it's going to be a cold couple of nights. Certainly could be colder, but it's definitely just not going to be warm. Highs in the mid-50s on the east shore of the bay. Inland areas, not all that much warmer. Hollister, maybe a degree warmer, 57 tomorrow. Monterey Peninsula with wind off the water tomorrow. And it's not going to be extreme wind, but 20 miles per hour, kind of a constant northwesterly wind will feel chilly if you are not in the sunshine. 55 your high in Monterey and Seaside tomorrow, even a touch colder out to Pacific Grove. Down south, expecting highs in the mid to upper 50s up and down the Salinas Valley. We will see lows in the 40s, but these will probably be the warmest lows you'll see for the next several days as those temperatures continue to head downward. We'll see this in the 7-day forecast. Again, an isolated shower tomorrow in the morning, and then maybe again after dark as the weak cold front comes through, and then drier weather Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But notice it still says windy on that darn 7-day forecast because those northwesterly winds, the spring winds, if you want to call them that, are just going to keep a rocking, and that will keep temperatures down as that cold air mass continues to move into the region. Now, as I mentioned, with the clearer skies and slightly drier air mass, we're going to get colder in the mornings, even coastal cities dipping into the 30s. I don't know if you know this or not, but we're in the month of March, so that's it's not like it's January or December or something. We're looking at 30s in March, even on the coast. Now, next week, you see the rain showing back up on the 7-day there. We'll see an increase in clouds on Monday, and then a system coming through on Wednesday. There are some there's some potential for it to be a stronger system. So, stay tuned to the forecast on that. Obviously, we'll be giving you updates as we get closer to the event. Inland areas, it's a very similar forecast. Your lows will be colder, though, and I actually think we're going to see frost in inland valleys on Saturday and Sunday. So if you are a grower and you have some sensitive plants starting to bud out on Saturday and Sunday, might be time to prepare them for some cold temperatures. It's not looking like a hard freeze, but certainly could be frosty, and obviously frost can do some damage, Anna.